Welcome to the IBM Trialchain update presentation. I'm Samuel Christie, and I would also like to thank Arda and Ishan for making this project happen. We'll be going through our new identity management concepts, as well as the updated system design, and showing a demo of how our new version of this application has improved the user experience. First though, what is Trialchain? Trialchain is an application intended to facilitate data sharing and proof of consent on behalf of patients to use their data in scientific studies. We'd like patients to be able to share their data in an anonymous way with researchers so it can be used for statistical research. However, there are also legal requirements that patients be able to provide consent that their data be used. So we need to be able to prove that, and that's what we implemented with Trialchain in a decentralized fashion using blockchain technology. If you'd like to learn more, you can watch our original demo at this link. The new version of the project incorporates a significant amount of identity management improvements. What does this mean though? Well, we would like our patients to remain anonymous and yet still be able to prove consent. We did this using cryptography. Each patient had a set of private keys that they used to prove their identity. Each time they needed to give a proof of consent, they would use their keys to create a signed token that verified their consent transaction. However, these keys are long and complicated, and patients don't really know what to do with them. They don't know how to generate them or manage them. They'll probably lose them if asked to keep track of them on their own. So, the new system is designed to manage these keys for the users by storing them on a mobile application and allowing them to interact with the rest of the system using the camera and simple QR codes. This made the experience a whole lot better for users and a whole lot simpler for everyone else as well. The system design has been updated to include a new mobile application, as well as separating the patient portal and the clinic portal. These three web applications communicate to each other via camera and QR code in some cases, but also through HTTP REST and instant messaging technologies such as ZeroMQ. We'll now provide a demo to show you how all these things come together to improve the user experience. So the process starts when the patient visits the clinic, who provides them a code uniquely identifying their visit so they can attach data to it later. Once they've scanned the code, their phone will generate their secret key and store it locally under a name that they select. They can then use this identity later to log into the patient version of the website and view the data that's been uploaded or authorize requests to use their data. When they scan the QR code identifying their web session, it communicates with the server and automatically logs them in. They can now view the list of trials and then authorize them to use their data. When they click the Authorize button, a notification will appear on their phone asking them to deny or approve the authorization request, which causes the phone to sign it and send it to the server. Same thing happens when they click the Revoke button. So now we'll look at it again, going in more detail while looking at the phone screen recorded directly. So the first thing that the patient does when they install the application is configure their identity and their personal identification number so that their data can be stored securely. Once they've configured their PIN, then they can use it to log in and access the rest of the application. The first thing they see is the record list, which shows their identities and a plus button that can be used to add a new record based on the visit code provided by the clinic. The visit code contains unique visit information such as the name of the clinic and the date and time at which they visited, so that the doctors can attach their data and results once it comes back, and so that a helpful name can be generated for the patient to remember it by. Once they have the identity, they can use it to log into the system and update the authorization of various trials to use their data, which causes these notifications to pop up and allow them to deny or approve those transactions. When they click the deny or approve buttons, the phone uses the secret key to sign the transaction and submit it to the system. If they're not currently in the application, a notification pops down from the top of the screen.